Hello YouTube, my name is Becca. If you've never been here before, or if you have, welcome back to my channel. But today's vlog and tomorrow, I don't know, this might go on for a couple days, but it's gonna be about just like resetting and getting back into routine. I'm currently making dinner right now, so I have two little salads going. My dad's away on a trip, so I'm making dinner for my mom and I. I'm doing two little arugula salads. I'm gonna throw some mozzarella cheese and tomato on there, and then I have some balsamic glaze that I'm gonna put on top. On the stove I have some chicken thighs and zucchini seasoned. That's just gonna simmer for a little bit, and the juice of half of a lemon. So I'm back home. I just got back from the gym, but I did want to show you a face wash that I've been using. Typically I use this in the morning, but lately I feel like, so I actually have been using the Cerave Renewing Cleanser for a while now. As you can see, I've gone through it quite a bit, but I wanted to share a sort of a less intense, I feel like I have really sensitive skin, and I was breaking out hormonally a little bit the past couple days, and it really could just be from traveling, but like even on my neck, like I don't know really what's going on. I know it's not like my monthly breakout. It was kind of, I mean, I think maybe that had something to do with it, and then it sort of just lingered throughout the next few days or throughout the next week after like my period, so it may have something to do with that. But anyways, I wanted to share a face wash that I've been loving because I feel like it cleans my skin so well in the morning, and it's literally just, and it's so funny because I never used like Clinique until now. Growing up, my mom used it a lot, and she actually is the one who got me this face wash. It's the Clinique liquid facial soap. Looks like this. I'm pretty sure she got this at like a department store or something, and she got it for my birthday. Or yeah, and so I didn't even start using it until I think this month, so it's been a while. But I've gone through it just a little bit, but it makes my skin feel so good, and it doesn't completely dry out my skin. I feel like the CeraVe face wash totally dries out my skin, so this is what I'm about to use in my face. Oh, and I'm also going to use the polypeptide cream, which this is like the travel size one, but I'm almost out, so I need to get the full version because I didn't realize how much I was going to love this until I tried it. Like I tried it one time, I woke up, my face felt so good. So this has been my favorite like moisturizer because it doesn't clog my face but still keeps my skin hydrated. So this has been my favorite, the polypeptide cream from Drunk Elephant. I've also been trying to like train my middle part. It curves at the top, and I swear I've tried everything. Well, maybe I shouldn't say that because I don't really know what there is to try besides just changing it every single day. But I've tried to change this part, and it's funny because the left side, see how it poofs up like that, and then this side just is so flat because growing up I did like a really deep side part, and it was like from here to the right side of my head, and it was a nightmare. That was like all of middle school. So I'm trying to get it back to my toddler natural part, but it doesn't stay down. I don't know what to do, but I guess I just have to keep adjusting it every day, and naturally I'm sure it'll get better. Not that anyone cares. Check out this headband. My friend Sarah bought it for me. Shout out Sarah. Thanks so much. I actually love it and use it like every day. But you stick on, when I first saw this, I was like, oh, it's like cute, right? It's like a headband with a bow on the top, but you don't wear it as a bow. You put it on as a normal headband, and then these have wires in them, so you use it to hold your hair like a ponytail. I think it's the coolest thing in the entire world. Like, is that not so cool? And then you're not having to like put it in a hair tie and it's getting all gross and dented and whatever. I woke up so late today. Good morning. It is Tuesday. I had like my whole morning planned out, but I woke up really congested and I fell asleep like 3 different times. I don't even know. Like, I just rinsed my face. I'm about to do like my morning skincare, but yeah, I've had a very like late start to the morning. Getting back into everything has not been like as easy as I convinced myself it would be. I was like, oh, all I have to do is just like make sure I'm awake. I'm gonna do my like morning skincare and get ready and then make a coffee because that sounds amazing. So I am about to start writing an essay for one of my classes, and I wanted to talk about 2 verses that have been speaking to me through the course of, I'd say, the last month or so, like since school has started. So the first verse I have here is Hebrews 12:11. It says, "No discipline seems pleasant at the time, but painful. Later on, however, it produces a harvest of righteousness and peace for those who have been trained by it." This verse is one of my favorite verses because as someone who was always procrastinating, I had to learn the value of discipline the hard way. I'd say mostly from an academic standpoint because I never was in class in high school. I never did the work. And so I fell very behind very quickly, and that happened again in college too. After I graduated, I passed high school like by a thread, and so this is something that I have to remind myself as I'm still in classes. It is painful in a sense to do something that you really don't want to do, and more so that means mentally, just because you are exercising muscles in your brain that maybe you haven't ever exercised before, or it's just been a really long time. And so that definitely makes it really difficult to do something or keep going or continue to do something. The second part is a beautiful thing because it says it produces a harvest of righteousness and peace for those who have been trained by it. If you live on a disciplined life and you continue to discipline yourself, whether it's your daily routine or whatever, you're able to feel peace in the future because you've cultivated habits for yourself that have made it easier for you to get those things done. I think what people need to realize is maturity is doing things when you don't feel like it. The next verse I have here, take a sip of this after that. The next verse I have here is Proverbs 12:1. "Whoever loves discipline loves knowledge, but whoever hates correction is stupid." I absolutely love this verse. And that is because I was stupid for such a long time. I did not want to listen to anyone. I never wanted help, and it took a lot of pride to swallow to ask for help with certain things in my life. I'd say I'm still in the process of learning to love discipline. For example, like this morning, like it's 10:36 right now, and I put on my schedule like I wanted to go on a run at 8 a.m. Maybe I didn't do a great job of like planning and like being realistic with myself of what I actually am capable of in this season or in these few weeks, but I probably could have gotten up if I really wanted to. And I think when you are in a place where you really dislike correction and you don't want to be told that you're wrong, I mean, that's what it is when you're being corrected. You're being told that you're doing this wrong. We do a lot of the things we think we're doing right, wrong. Especially as being a Christian, like you learn that every single day. The Lord just teaches you and you're convicted by the Holy Spirit, and it's a long journey and process, and it'll never end until the day we leave this earth. But that is just a little bit of my 2 cents for discipline and with this school season starting. I love these 2 verses. If you've never read through Proverbs before, I definitely recommend it because it is very, very humbling. On that note, I'm gonna go ahead and go because I have to work on this essay. Speaking of procrastinating, get off your computer, get off your phone, go get some work done. Today is Luke and I's 7th month anniversary, and he is so busy with work, and so I think I'm gonna surprise him for lunch. I don't know if I'll bring something or not, but at least I might go see him for a little bit, and then I have to work tonight, so that's what my day looks like. We know that we're in a season where we can't really do much together right now, and we have accepted that, and the Lord is carrying us through that season. We haven't even been able to do like our couples study, which is okay. We'll like find time for it when we can. But if you want to hear more about like relationship advice or my thoughts on anything in that realm, let me know. Just leave a comment or leave a like, or otherwise, how am I supposed to know? Have an amazing weekend, because I know this is coming out on a Friday, but if it's not a Friday, have a great day, have a great morning, have a great night. I love you guys, and don't forget to subscribe.